Meanwhile, at the TG headquarters, Karunika was just finishing paperwork in signing up Tempta's shadow to join her fraction of the group when she said while turning to her, "Okay, everything is almost in order except where to place you. I'm very busy with paperwork right now, so I can't handle new recruits. So how about you be a field agent? You can put those combat skills of yours to good use when it comes to time." "Sure, is there anyone available to work with me so I can learn the ropes?" asked Tempta's shadow, who had learned to be a team player and wants to learn everything she can about working in this group. Not really. All of the most experienced ones are off seeing family." "Wait, there's one," said Karunika while looking to a stack of scrolls with field agents' names and brought one down from the pile with her hoofs to give it to Temptus. "This one is undercover. Some of the ponies she's watching over only know she's been helped by us, but they don't know she actually works for us. The scroll is magic, so it should show her exact location, and she goes by her real name off mission. She will act like she's clueless, but just say I sent you, and she'll know what to do to get you started. Her real name will be on the scroll. All members of our group who are leaders erase our memories of our field agents' real names to protect them. So please know that once you leave here, I'll be erasing yours from my brain." "Understand and thanks," said Tempta's shadow before heading out with the scroll. 2 days later, the duel had just shown up in Crystal Empire, with Max going with the Queen Chrysalis and her changeling escort, when the Queen of the Changeling said as she spotted Soul Forger working with the Royal Guard when she noticed she was missing her forelegs. "Soul, what are you doing here, and what happened to your legs?" "Well, turns out the new baby that the royal couple had, yeah, she's an alicorn," said Soul Searcher while helping them take down the barricades with these prosthetic robot hoofs she now has. "And a very powerful one in magic and voice. She screamed so hard that the crystal heart shattered." "The crystal what?" asked one of the changeling.
"Oh, the crystal heart. It's one of the wonders of this city, and the crystal pony's main artifact that you can see at the base of the castle,"
said Max, who gets all of the current changelings' attention, including his girlfriend's.
"It's a huge heart-shaped crystal that's powered to protect the entire city and its inhabitants from the cold of the north and keep evil out. It's the reason why it's not snowing within the city limits, and it's powered by the love of the crystal ponies. Wait, if it's destroyed, wouldn't the barrier be down and it'd be snowed over?"
"Yeah, well, a local wizard unicorn managed to cast a spell that restored the crystal heart on time and got the little fowl's power under control," said Soul Forger before noticing that Queen Chrysalis was still waiting for the part about how she lost her 4 hoofs. "Oh, but me losing my front hoofs has nothing to do with them. I lost them in an accident while traveling. It's a very hard issue, and I'd rather not talk about it."
Where are we? Okay. You do look great. And then with the new ones, I'm sorry you lost them,"
said Max before Queen Chrysalis said the same thing in her own way before they went to meet with the main 6 and the royal couple to see the new baby in the royal family, as well as Max to show her the crystal heart that is the main attraction of their visit. Soul Forger was relaxing in a bar when she said, as a pony in a cloak walked over after she had gotten pretty drunk with sadness, "If you're here to talk about the damage from the storm, go see the royal princess." "Are you the Soul Forger?" asked the mysterious pony. "Well, who's asking you?" said Soul Forger, who, after seeing the broken horn of the cloaked pony flash, she suddenly tackled Mare to the ground, causing her cloak to fly off, revealing herself to be Tempest Shadow without her armor. "You have some nerve showing your muzzle here. Today I shall finally get my revenge." "Hey, calm down. I know you're drunk, but I'm not trying to cause any trouble," said Tempest Shadow, who was confused and didn't know why she was freaking out. "Look, I just got hired, and I was sent to find you wherever you are, and what kind of name is Soul Searcher anyway?"
Forger.
"Watch your tone, or I'll—" "Wait, you don't know who I am?" asked Soul Forger, who suddenly came to her senses despite being wasted. Tempest Shadow nervously nodded yes as her answer before Soul Forger let out a groan. "Oh, my bad. You look just like some pony I know who kind of wronged me in another reality." Tempest Shadow was let up and said as Soul Forger returned to her table, "I've been tackled for many reasons. This one's a new one to me. Look, I'm from an alternate present. Every member of our group except the immortal ones are," said Soul Forger before saying, as she decides not to talk about her past from before she met Pyromax and Queen Chrysalis, even before she secretly joined the Time Ghosts. "Let me guess, she told you to tell me that she sent you. So what's the deal?" Right. I just joined up, and since I've already got certain skills, she made me a field agent, and since you're the only one available, she sent me to you to show me the ropes," said Tempest Shadow as she sat down in her still wondering why. Field agent? Strange job, since most new recruits want to avoid getting into any violence. I sure didn't want to when I first started," said Soul Forger before letting out a sigh. "Okay, but I won't be back on duty until I'm back in Canterlot, where I'm posing as a blacksmith. I was supposed to be here to help the guards with a potential crisis. But the real thing is, I'm watching these two our boss helped about 2 hours ago, one of them being a good friend of mine. And if she gave you a bit of information on me, you'd know I haven't told them that I'm undercover. So I can't have you saying anything that'll blow my cover. So I'll place you as my apprentice at my blacksmith job as a cover. How good are you in that department?" "Well, I know how to make armor, if that counts. I made some in my previous work, and I'm good at repairing things," said Tempest Shadow, who knew the risk of being undercover to require certain skills. "Weapons, not so much." "We work with what we're given, I guess," said Soul Forger before leaving the table and heading to a pair of stairs. "I'll be ready to head back tomorrow. If you're interested, you can go meet the two who I was talking about. They are in the Crystal Palace meeting the royal couple and their newborn. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to prepare for a hangover that I so deserve." "Gee, she's sarcastic, but at the same time sad," thought Tempest Shadow before going to the Crystal Castle to see it for herself.